We're going to start in mountain pose. So have your feet hip width apart or your toes touching if you prefer, your heels just slightly apart, whatever you feel comfortable with. So just roll those shoulders back. Feel that grounding of your feet. Just rock back and forth, lift your toes and just bring the toes up and down a little bit. Move your feet side to side. Feel that grounding, that into the earth grounding. Lifting the heart center. Take a breath in and out. Take a breath in and out. Take a breath in. This time bring your hands down to your heart center. Plug your thumbs into your chest here. Just allow your eyes to close or just lower. And just notice how you feel. Notice any movement in your body, any tension. Your knees tight, just relax them. Ankles, feel your toes. Feel your weight evenly distributed through the feet. Feel grounding, belonging. And then think about your intention for your practice today. What you hope to achieve, what you want to take away from your mat today. Just reaffirm that thought to you throughout the class if you feel any difficulty with some of the poses. So open your eyes, take a breath in and bend the knees, come forwards and lifting up, bring it down. Take a breath in and knees bent, come forwards and lifting back up and down. Take a breath in, exhale. Hold it here, this time inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, inhale, bend the knees, come up and release. Lift, exhale, knees soft, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, inhale, coming up and bring it down. So we're going to continue with our sun salutation now. So take a breath in, lean back slightly with that breath in, exhale forward, bend the knees, come down, fingers to floor or to your shins, halfway lift, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Step your right leg back, with an inhale, retain the breath to step back with the left, drop your knees. As we exhale down into 8-point pose. So with 8-point pose, you drop your body down, your hips stay up, your chest comes down, elbows are in, shoulders down away from you, chin is down, and then as you inhale, move the body forward and come into cobra. Release down, tuck your toes under, push up through hands and knees, up into down dog, and hold. And then step your right leg in to the front of your mat, step your left leg in. You can walk your feet in as well if you want to. Knees are soft, and then inhale up, exhale. Repeat that now with the left leg going back first, lean back, exhale, knees bent, so warming up the body nicely with the sun salutation. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, release. Inhale, left leg back, retain the breath, right leg back, drop the knees, 8-point pose, exhale, inhale, cobra, lift, exhale, up to down dog. So either walk your feet in, or you can step that leg in, bring it forwards, fold, inhale, coming up. And exhale. Take a breath in. Lean back a little bit more as it becomes available to you. Exhale. Knees soft. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins if you need to. Exhale. Inhale, take it back, retain the breath into plank, 8-point pose. Exhale. Inhale, lift cobra. Exhale, up into down dog. And step or walk your feet in. And coming up. So just getting a nice bit of heat in the body here now. Forwards. Halfway lift. Exhale, left leg goes back, right leg follows. Drop the knees, 8-point pose. Exhale. Inhale to cobra. Feel that back extension. Release into down dog with an exhale. Hold it there. Opening out. And then step or walk the feet in. Relax. Inhale up. And bring it down. So we're going to continue with this sun salutation flow. I'm going to start building up a little bit more. You stay at the level that's right for you. Take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale back. So if you want to, you can stay in the plank position and exhale through crocodile. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Release to down dog. Those who want to now can lift that right leg, bend and scoot it forwards. Stepping in, fold and inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So if you feel warm enough now in the backs of your legs, you can go down on straight legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. And then step back with an inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg up. Bend and step it forwards and hold. Release up and bring it down. And again, pushing up. Nice and relaxed with your movements, with breath. Focus on your breath all the time. Work with your breath. Inhale, step back. Retain the breath. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Just hold it here. Opening out. Deepen the breath, grounding your heels. Lifting up, right leg up and bringing it forwards. Use your hand if you need to. And step forwards. And lifting up. Again, up. And forwards. So this is a lovely way to warm up the body. Getting a bit of strength, lovely bit of heat building. And back. Holding it here. Reaching that left leg. Bend and then scoot it forwards. And just relax down. Inhale up. And release. Okay, breathing in. Lean back a little bit more if you can now. Exhale. Inhale to step back. Hold. Reach up. Release down. Inhale back. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Nice big opening. Inhale, take that right leg up, scoot it forwards, and step in, fold, inhale, lift, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale back, hold, coming up into crescent lunge, dropping that back knee, release it down, step it back with an inhale, exhale, crocodile, inhale, upward dog, really opening out here, and release. So we're just going to hold this a little bit longer now. Focus on your down dog here. And then just pressing forwards, dropping down, pushing forwards and up into down dog. And forwards, dropping down, push forwards and up. So building a bit more heat. One more time. Dropping down, pushing forwards and up. Come back into down dog and just hold that position. Just do walk the dog, heels up and down, move side body, nice and relaxed, and then hold. Find that position, deepen the breath, and then lift that left leg up, bend, bring it forwards, and walk it in, and bend and come up, and release it down. Good, well done. So you should feel nice and warm now. So let's come into a nice wide position. So we're doing a pyramid pose. So we're going to go to the right side. So have your feet not too wide, okay? And then turn your left foot out, turn your right foot in. So you line up your heel with either the other heel or with the kind of mid-foot, the arch area. And hips square. So you don't want your feet too wide, otherwise you'll have a job to get your hips square. Okay? So you've got that 45-degree angle on the back. Okay. So take the shoulders back and down. Lift up through the heart center. So ground both feet as if you're trying to pull the legs apart, and then hinge from the hips forwards to where you feel comfortable. So you're bringing your left hip forward, your right hip is pushing back. Hands to your thigh. If you can take your hands down to a block, or put the block here, or if you can just reach down to the floor. So whatever is right for you. So just have a sense of pulling the thigh bones apart and just lifting and lengthening here. So bring yourself up, lengthen from the crown of your head, come up, and then take a step back, okay, as we come into a triangle pose now. So just holding, bending that front knee a little bit, just open out through the hip a little bit first. Good, and then hold. Okay, so from here, push your left hand back, your left hip back, and extend your right arm, turn the palm, and come up. Keep that shoulder back. Nice big opening. Again, you're trying to pull the thigh bones apart. Use your block if you want to here, or you can have it to the front, whichever feels right for you. You can hold on to the leg. The important thing is to open out through the thoracic spine here. Lengthening through the fingertips. Nice big opening. So you're not twisting forwards, you're focusing on pulling that left shoulder blade back all the time. Good. Just deepening the breath here. Reaching up with your fingers, and then use the hand to push up, engage your core, and pull up and bring feet facing forwards for an intense leg stretch pose now. And we're going to twist that to the right. So bring your arms to your hips, hinge back, come forward, so a nice flat back position. Have a sense of pushing your hips away from you, really lengthening. Turn the toes just slightly inwards, and then release down. So again, you can use your block here, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then from here, we're just going to take your right hand to the right shin, and then bring your left shoulder to rotate and bring your left hand to the ankle here. Take your right hand up behind your back onto your waist if you can, and then just gently push your right shoulder back as you bring that left shoulder forward, bringing your chest towards your thigh, and just relaxing in this position here. So a nice big opening, the backs of the legs, deepening the breath, just gently bringing that core in to support your spine in this twist. So twists are really lovely poses to stimulate your organs, specifically your digestive organs, get the blood flowing as it pumps the organs, and then release that back hand, release the other hand, come back into your center position here. So we're going into a wide leg Skandasana squat. So wide leg squat, so we're going to go over the right leg. So I'm using my right arm here to push my inside of my knee away. My foot is slightly turned out, and my left leg, I have my foot turned up now. So I'm feeling a really deep stretch on my inner thigh. So I'm just going to hold that position. Relax down into it. Have a sense of tucking your tailbone under. Some of you may want to have a block underneath you here to rest on, okay? So that will help you to stay in the pose a little bit longer. Fingertips down, relaxed hands, focus on the legs. We can move this in and out. Don't have to hold it, you know me, I like moving my poses, looking for a little bit of space to move into all the time. Opening out externally, rotating this hip, toes up. Good, nice big opening. And then from here, we're going to start coming out, so bring that foot down. Straighten both legs, walk the feet in, and then just slowly come back up as we go into pyramid on the other side. So turn your right foot to a 45-degree angle, left foot, not too wide, remember, okay? So let's bring those hips forwards. And lift from the crown of your head, take a breath in, exhale, and hinge forward. Have a sense of pulling your thigh bones apart, grounding through both feet. Good positioning, good balance, good stability feeling through both feet and legs. So right hip comes forward, left hip goes back, shoulders are square, and just come down to where you feel comfortable. Use your block, hands to your leg, whatever is the right position for you. So you're pushing that left hip back, pushing that right hip forward, really opening through the back of this front leg. Extending from the crown of your head, tummy in, using the breath all the time, so fill your spaces with your breath in. Exhale, long and deep, moving into the pose a little deeper. Try to keep your big toes down. Good, and then from here, just going to very gently start to move back up. So lifting, use your hands to your thighs if you need to. And we're just going to step back a little further and widen out into a triangle position now. So, back foot is facing inwards, front foot is facing out, and you have your knee lined up with your heel or your arch, whichever you prefer. So let's just keep that body central. So hands are pulling both ways, okay? And then just turn to look along this hand here. Pull your your left hand and your left hip back as you sink over that right leg. Turn the palms, keep that shoulder back. So the tendency here is to drop down. So really open out. Rather than trying to get down to the floor, just go to what you have and really open out through side body. You should feel it here. Nice big opening. So pull that shoulder blade, right shoulder blade back, left shoulder blade push forward to get that really good rotation in your thoracic spine. And breathe. Good. So let's start to come out of this now. So use your hand, engage your core, push up. Feet nice and wide, slight turned in as we go into our intense leg stretch pose with the twist on the left side. So hips back, extend forwards, arms come down. So get that position here, open out through the inner thighs. Try to spread your thigh bones apart. Nice big opening. And then take your left hand to the leg. And then take your left shoulder back, bring your right shoulder forward with your right hand coming towards your ankle. Take your left hand behind, hold onto your waist if you can, or just wherever you feel comfortable. And then use that hand as a kind of a grip here. And then pull that left shoulder back as the right shoulder comes forward a little bit more. And you feel that really big opening on the right side beneath your armpit, on the right side of your back here. Bringing your chest towards your thigh, really opening up through the hamstring, through the muscles in the back of the leg. Tend to be quite tight. So just pulling in, relaxing with breath. So no forcing here, just release it down. And then release that top hand, hold, release your right hand, and come back into our intense leg stretch pose. As we go into our wide leg squat over the left leg, our Skandasana. So turn the foot out slightly, knee goes over the toes, arm comes in to push, and then externally rotate your hip to bring the foot upwards and get a really nice stretch. Good, and just hold that position. Move it anyhow you want, however it feels to you. So a nice big hip opening today, as you probably noticed. Good. Relax it down. Deepen a little more. Good. Excellent. So from here, bring that foot down, push up, bring your feet in, and take a breath in and lift. Good. And open. Okay, roll back. So we're going to come into garland pose now. The option here is to use the block or a bolster to rest your bottom on to sit on, okay? So have something there for you to, as you go down. So we're going to start with our feet wide. Lovely big opening again now, and lots of work for the legs today. So toed out position, and tuck your tailbone under as you come down. So this is where you would need your block or your bolster, anything here to kind of rest on, okay, so that you can get your body upright. That's the position we need to be in. So if you don't need a block or a cushion, that's fine. Just bring your feet into where you feel comfortable. Try to keep the heels down. If you can't get your heels down, then a good thing is to put something underneath your heels, and that will help you into the pose as well. So opening here, push your hands together, and that will really open out through the inner thighs a little bit more. So lovely big opening here now. And rock forward and backwards, side to side, wherever you want, or just hold and focus on your breath. Lovely. So we're going to come from here now into our straddle pose. So bring your hands down and just sit yourself down. So you can sit on a block or a cushion just to elevate your hips up a little bit. Okay. And we can use a bolster as well in front of you here, or some more cushions or blocks, whatever you feel you want. So bringing ourselves into this position, nice straddle position. Your bolster. So let's just internally rotate the hips. So move them forward. Have your bolster here, and then just lift and lengthen out over the bolster. And when you're at the point that's right for you, just open out and externally rotate those hips and reach down and relax. So if you want to, you could have another cushion or block here to rest your head on. So pull your belly center in a little bit, round the back, hold the top of your bolster, and just rest down. So if you don't have a bolster or blocks, just get lots of cushions off your settee and just prop yourself up. Okay, it'll make a world of difference if you have something to rest on here. Okay, so from here, we're going to come back up. Just push the bolster in front of you a sec and bring your left foot in to your groin. So you can use your strap here as well if you want to. And we're just going to take a breath in and exhale as you come over this right thigh. So a half straddle. So if you have a strap, place it around the ball of your foot and then hold. If you can reach your foot or your leg, that's fine, and just rest it down. Okay, so a nice big opening and lengthening. And relax down. So use the breath here to deepen. Have a sense of just gently pulling the kneecap up so that you activate the quad muscles, which will allow the opposite muscles, the hamstrings, to lengthen a little bit more. And rest it down, release, just let everything go. And you feel a little bit more space, just move into it. And then slowly come back up. So we're going to open the legs into a full straddle again. Bring your bolster back. Take a breath in and exhale. And just see if you come a little further this time. Remember to internally rotate your hips to find your position, and then externally rotate to hold in that position. And relax down. Just let everything go here. Is lovely to do to relax and calm down the nervous system. As long as you have support to rest into, your body feels comfortable, your nervous system feels comfortable, and it will let go. So slowly coming back up with your bolster. This time we're going to bring our right leg in And we do the same thing. So sitting up, using your strap if you wish, take a breath in and just exhale as you come down and just relaxing. Always make any adjustments you feel you need. One side is often different to the other. So just make sure that you always find the right position for you. Pull that belly in, round the mid back a little bit to come down a little deeper. So you're not rounding your shoulders. We're hinging from the hips and just pulling the belly in will just open up a little bit more space for you to drop down into. And just relaxing down. So no gripping, no tension. Breathe in. Find every fibre of being in your lungs here and then exhale everything away. And slowly release back up. Okay, so we're coming into our front now to lie on our front, so you can put your bits and pieces to one side for a minute. And we're going to come into a Sphinx pose. So I'm going to do it this side. So resting down, just relaxing. Okay, so elbows just in front of your shoulders if you want to, or back in line with the shoulders if you have more back extension. Press through the base of the fingers, press the tops of the toes, feel the pubic bone, draw the shoulder blades back. Take a breath in and lift into Sphinx pose and feel that back extension. So all the while you're lifting your heart center, moving into a little bit more space. And if you can reach up a little higher. So you want to feel as though your hips are just sagging like a hammock, have your toes pointing in toward each other to decompress the spine. Elbows are soft, shoulders are soft, and release it down. Okay, so from here, come onto your right side. So we're going to do a side plank pose today. So we're going to start with resting on the forearm. You can bring your top foot back or forward, whichever you prefer, or you can leave them one on top of the other, and then pushing up and lifting. So a nice strength exercise here. So have a sense of being pulled with your top fingers here, pushing up nice and tall. Come down if you want to and then go back up, but we're into our last 10 seconds now. So really push up, hold as much as you can, and rest it down. Going back into Sphinx pose. So what we can do here, we can use blocks, cushions or bolsters, whatever, to rest on, to take your position up a little bit more. So you start in a much better position here. So toes in toward each other, relaxing through, extending from the crown of your head, and just feel that dipping through the hips, through the lower backs. Move however you feel you want to. Breathing. Take a nice breath in and exhale. Relax the whole body. Sometimes people like to have their cushion underneath their hips and belly, and that will give them support for that area. So whatever you feel you want to do. So if you want to do that, you can put that underneath. And then you can bring yourself up into a seal pose here. So that feeling of my cushion here is just giving me a little bit more kind of comfort zone really. And extend from the crown of your head, draw the shoulder blades back and down, lengthen from shoulders to ears, and release it down. So we're going to come from here into our side plank on the other side. So just sit back and come over to rest on your left forearm. And however you want to do this position, let's take a lift up and hold. Good. So have a sense of being pulled up with your top fingers and being pushed up from underneath your side body. Really pulling that core in. Really lovely core workout here today, as well as legs and hips and thighs and upper body and back and chest and arms. Everything going on today. And release it down. Excellent. Okay, coming towards the end, our last pose. So coming into a bridge. So lying down. Bring your feet in close to the bottom. Lift the back, draw the shoulder blades in. Feel that neutral spine. Okay, have your toes just slightly inwards a little bit. And then peel the spine. So take a breath in, lift the tailbone, feel the spine as it makes connection and then lifts one vertebra at a time. Top of your bridge, take a breath in and lift. And exhale as you imprint your spine, as you bring those arms down, one vertebra at a time, tailbone down. Take a breath in. So a nice position for the back here now, lifting up, pushing up, top of your bridge. Take an exhale, and then inhale and lift, and exhale and lower back down. So imagine your spine as a string of delicate pearls, just resting down on the table, one pearl at a time. Take a breath in and lift those pearls very gently and very delicately up. Holding it here, breathing out. And then as you breathe in, reach those arms up, pushing the hips up towards the ceiling a little more. And exhale as the arms come down, the spine comes down, one vertebra at a time. And again, take a breath in, just lifting up. Okay, this time, exhale, raise the right leg. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, lower down. Bend that knee, bring it down with the hands as the spine comes down. One more time, take a breath in, pushing up. Top of your bridge, hold. Exhale, raise the left leg. Inhale, right arms up. And exhale, bend, bring the leg down and then bend it in as the spine comes down. And rest. Just bring those knees in toward each other, arms out, and just relax it down here. Okay, so we're going to come into Savasana now. So just extend your legs away to the wide edges of your mat. Arms to the side, just making a nice star shape. Lift your back, draw your shoulder blades in, feel your tailbone. And just allow your eyes to close. Just relax it down, just let everything go. letting go of tensions in your body, in your mind, in your breath. Just bring your awareness to your breath here. Just observing that smooth breath in and out. Just picture that breath as a colourful mist. Bright, vibrant, rich red mist coursing inwards through the nasal passages, the mouth, into the body, and visualize a deep blue mist as you breathe out. Out of the nose, out of the mouth. Warmth, the red mist. Just relaxing. Warmth and the energy of the red mist. It feels cool coming in. It's fiery. Gets inside, releasing all its nourishment into your cellular system. And notice the warm air that you breathe out, releasing tension and the toxins. Feel the nourishment of your breath in your body and your mind. Have awareness of your whole body just lying flat, resting. Feel the aliveness, the tingling in your body from your practice. Sense of well-being, of peace, of calm, deep relaxation, sense of achieving with your practice today. And then start to deepen your breath now. And with that deeper breath, bring small movements to fingers and toes. Circles to wrists and ankles in both directions, and movements to head and neck, side to side. Feet and arms in. Reach those arms up with the breath in. Full body stretch. Press the right side, fingers and toes. Left side. Right side. Feel lengthening away, and the left side. Release to center. Bring your arms down to reach your knees, coming in one at a time. And gently just circle those knees. And the other way. Release, take a breath in, and as you exhale, just roll yourself into a ball. Extend those legs up, and then bring the knees in, and just roll yourself up, either to sitting or standing. So we're going to do sitting actually, so just sit, and sit where you feel comfortable. Just bringing yourself to a nice comfortable seated position. Gently roll those shoulders back, just release tensions in the neck, anything remaining, just move and breathe into that area. And bring your palms together, thumbs to your heart center. Just closing your eyes or looking downwards. Just take a moment to notice how your body feels, how your mind feels, how your mood is now from when you started, and how your breath feels. Think about the intention that you set yourself for your practice today and how you feel about that now. As we collectively give thanks for the time we've allowed ourselves today, bring your thumbs to your third eye, and I thank you for joining me. Namaste.